Well, this is Baruch here at the Tikkun Elevator Kollel. We're going once more into the RASHASH. Now, this part of the RASHASH is probably not the most consequential part. Let me see if I get this up the way I want them, but that's the best I could do. So we went through a little bit of the Birchat Hashachar. We got some notes about sleeping, about what time we say the Birchat Hashachar, and so on and so forth. We saw that yesterday. Now we're going to come back and we're going to see the next page. We're beginning at the bottom here. Try to follow along the RASHASH. Birchat Hashem Elokeinu Melech Olam Asher Yatzar. So he says that Yitzar, the Yitzira concept comes from Bina. But which Bina? The Bina of Olam Yitzira. Esa Adam, which is the Abba Dasiya. So it went through the Bina of Yitzira, came to the Abba of Asiya, the Chochma, which is his Chochma. Ayidei Abba the Yitzira. So the Abba the Yitzira actually is Mashpia, he says, to the Abba of Asiya. Barabo ba'Abba Asiya. And he created in this Abba of Asiya, now we're back at the top of its Olam Asiya, Shiva Nekavim, 7 different openings, Shiva Gugolta, the Abba Asiya, which are in the head, which is the eyes, the nose, the mouth, and the ears. Those are 7 openings. Cholulim, Shemechem Yotze Hashef b'mida the kiyama olam. So from the openings of, who is he talking about? The Abba of Asiya. Then all of the Mosebech of the Shefa, that is the bracha which is coming through, and the light of God, b'mida the kiyama olam, for the purpose of establishing the world. Galoy v'yadua zalad silos. So it is known in its silos. Before the throne of your glory. Well, the throne is in Olam Habriya, Shehi Habriya. Let's keep going. Sheim Yisasem Echad Mehem. If one of these openings, let's see, let me get this down where I can see it better. Sheim Yisasem Echad Mehem. If one of these openings, which he said is in the Gugolta of the Abba Dasiya, Mehanekadem halalu v'yihya dine asiya b'li mitot rachamim. And so the dinim, which are always found in Asiya, won't have anything to sweeten them. O im yiposeach echamechem yosef b'dai. So one of the openings, as we mentioned before, which are basically the ears, the eyes, the nostrils, and the mouth, which are 7 openings. Ayedecha became dini Asiya. Let me see. After the hiskayim, it wouldn't be able to continue to live. Ki yizbato ayedecha becalled dini Asiya. The world, all the dinim in the Olam of Asiya would destroy this. Afilu sha'achas shuhu hamalchus the Asiya. So he says sha'a, the word sha, which means 1 moment or 1 hour, depends on how they count it. Shehi hamalchus, which is the malchus of Asiya. Sheba dinim merubim, that in that there are multiple dinim in the malchus of Asiya. Yisbatel, become nullified. Ve'ein zer ratzon ha'el, that's not what Hashem wants. Ki tzorach ha'olam hem, because these are openings that are important for the construction of this world. Baruch atah Hashem, rofei, and he said, what's the word rofei? Here means mamtik, sweetens. Called basar, that is, he means here, the basar is like physicality, is the dinim that we find in the world we live in. Maflila asos. What is maflila asos? Ki al yedecha v'nesiv ha'elyon, that through the upper path, the upper road, the upper path, hanikra pella, which is called pella, a maflila asos. Shehu Yisod Abba, which is the Yisod of Abba, that brings all this Shefa. V'yikave l'shem Ma, and then you should have the Kavana for the name Ma. Shuhu Kamisbar Teves Bebrachazu, which is the same count as the words in this bracha. Okay, now we go into really basing. I'm just going to recite these and move on. Elohai, and then he says you should be mopsic a little bit. Neshama should asad to be tahara. Ata baraso, ata yitzarto, ata nefachta bi, v'ata chameshamra mikirbi, v'ata asi litla mimenu lehagziro bi la'asa levo, kol zaman shahaneshama bekirbi, moda ani levenecha Hashem, Elohai ve'Elokei avotai, Ribon kol ha'masim, Adon kol ha'neshamos, Baruch ato Hashem. Now see the shiluf here that we put that all together again. Amachsa neshamos lefagari mesim. Then it said Baruch ato Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam, hanosei l'sech v'bina lahavchin bein yom ubein laila. Now let's see what else. Baruch ato Hashem, Elokeinu melech haolam pokech ivrim. Open up the eyes of the blind. Baruch ato Hashem Elokeinu haolam matir asurim. Baruch ato Adonai Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam zokek ufufim. Baruch ato Hashem. And then we see here, this is the name Av. And he says, count the 5 chivarti, which is the white lines that come, that is the lines of light that are coming off the head of Eric Anpin. 1, 2, 3, 4 yuds. 1, 2, 3, 4 yuds, that's 8. So he says, Elokeinu melech olam, and then he shows us these 2 kales. Now these 2 kales represent the flow of light that is coming off of the payas of Eric Anpin. So he says these are kales, and they're made in a milui, each one is 185. Together they make the Shin Ayin Oros, the 378 lights. Malbisha Rumim, he says, clothes the naked. Anafim de Eric Anpin, so he says the branches, and he spoke recently about these 5 hivarti, these 5 white lines of light that are coming off the head of Eric Anpin. The anafim, the chashmal, the zun, they go all the way to the branches. The chashmal really refers to the outer layer of zun. And then he says, so he says, Amalbisha Rumim, that is, the naked are covered over with this, meaning the lower worlds. And we're just going to read these out. And be Yotzi Zion with going through every one, and then we'll come to the Kavas of Teves, which is something that we don't see. V'arev na Hashem Elokeinu as divri Torah s'cho bepinu, v'upipios amecho beis Yisrael, v'nihi anachnu v'tze'etzaenu, v'tze'etzaenu, v'tze'etzaenu amecho beis Yisrael, kulam yodea shemecho, all know your name. And learn your Torah to reach you. So he say the shame hey hu leah. So he says I don't know exactly what to do with that. Baruch ato Hashem hamalamed Torah lamo Yisrael. Okay, going Baruch ato Hashem Elokeinu melech haolam asher Bahar Bano Mikolu Amin V'Nasan Lano Es Toraso Baruch Ato Hashem Nosein HaTorah Tov Ato Humeti Lamdeni Hukecho. So he says, and you say this phrase here. Now, why he put that in there, I'm not sure. Because normally we say this when we make a mistake in a bracha. That is at least the Tveda Lamdeni Hukecho. Let's go on. V'yadaber Hashem al Moshe Lemor, Daber el Akron ve'el Banav Lemor, Kos Varchu as Bnei Yisrael, Amor Lahem, so say to them, And then he says the bracha out. He said, Yevarecha Hashem v'yishmerecha, Yoreh Hashem panav elecha v'yichoneko, Yisod Hashem panav elecha v'yazim lecha shalom. This is all part of the brachos. It's a little bit out of order of the Ashkenaz. He said, Moshe kibel Torah Messina Masara leYehoshua. Yehoshua lezikner v'lezikenim v'zikenim v'levim and the Levim masruchu l'anshe knesses hagadola. Haim Amar Shalosha Devarim, they said three things. They said, Hayu Nesunu Bedinim, V'hamidu Tamidim Harbe, V'asa Siag L'Torah, Shimon the Tzaddik Hoya Mishare Knesses HaGadola, he was from the remnant of the Knesses HaGadola. Hu Hoya Omer, he used to say like this, Al Shlosha Devarim Ha'olam Omed, Al HaTorah V'al HaAvoda, Okay, those are the Birchat Hashachar. The next time we come to this, we're going to be working on Hakafos HaTeva. That is, you're supposed to go around the Teva, Hakdamas Hayara. Not sure what this Chelik Aleph, page 245. So we're going to go into that. And maybe we'll do a little bit more because it's very short and get over to the next thing. It's going to be this menorah. And we will continue on. This is Baruch Flashman, Tikkun, Elevator Kola.